Carla, how have you been?
Good, considering it's international break. No, look, we've obviously had a small group in. We had 4 on the pitch last week, but they've been brilliant. They always are, conducting themselves in the right way. But I think they'll be glad to see the girls back on Friday.
Naturally, because of the numbers you've just mentioned, it's been a relatively quiet period at the training ground. Have you had a chance to sort of reflect on your game so far this season because of that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, we've just had we've had probably this last week really delving into the data side of it and having a good look at where we're at, what we need to improve on, and setting out a target for the next 5 games before Christmas, 3 in the league, 2 in the cup, an important period for us. So, look, we're well on track of where we want to be. We've played some fantastically exciting football, I would say, so far. A couple of games we're disappointed not to have won. But overall, I'd say we're fairly happy with the position we're in.
You've spoken a lot this season already about the importance of performance levels over results, but looking at the league table after picking up 3 points against Liverpool, does it make it look a lot better for you?
Yeah, 100%. When you've got 9 points, you're sat in 6th with a couple of big games coming up. I think that's really important. It's really important to get points on the board early. You don't want to be in a scrap, that's for sure. We're delighted with that. I think the 3 points against Liverpool was huge for many reasons. It was just sad then that it followed with an international break. Would
it go without saying then that in comparison to last season at the same point, you feel like you're in a better position?
Yeah, 100%. We at this point last season we're on 7 points, but we probably scraped a few of those wins. I think we've been fairly convincing in our wins, in our performances, which is the improvement we're looking for naturally. So look, we're delighted with that. We really are. We're delighted with the way the squad's come together. We've got a big injury list, which we don't speak a lot about purely because we want to focus our attentions on what we can control. But look, with what we've had available, they've been exceptional. They really have. And hopefully we'll get some more bodies back soon to the squad, and hopefully we'll be able to bulk out that bench and put pressure on those that are playing.
You've just alluded to it there. Before the Liverpool game, you mentioned the likes of Emily Gilnick and Rusha Littlejohn might be able to return after this current break. How are they looking?
Good. They're closing in. They're working hard, and I think you can add a couple more to that as well. And I think Evie and Hannah are both progressing well. I think all 4 of them at the moment put themselves in a good picture for the next few weeks. Whether this weekend's too soon, time will tell. We're only on Tuesday, so. We'll have to have a look at that towards the end of the week, but I'd like to think that we'll definitely have some of those bodies back at the weekend. We're not sure who, depending on how their weeks go.
As for our opponents, Reading, how do you view that challenge? Because they've been a mainstay in this division for some time, but this season they are struggling, aren't they?
Yes and no. I think their data probably doesn't put them where they are at the bottom of the table. I think they've been an exceptional side over the years. Kelly and Phil have done an unbelievable job there, over the last, 10 years. I think Kelly's been there for about 20, but maybe even longer. But I think they've been ever present since the WSL started. And I think they're going to be tough. Look, let's make no bones about it. They know how to win football matches. Kelly will set them up in the right way. I don't believe just because they're down there that this is going to be a given. So let's make that very clear to players, staff, fans, everybody. We have to be at our best. We have to make sure that we go out there and execute the game plan, and we're fully focused on that because Reading have got a good side, good players. They've got some exceptional individuals that can hurt teams, and they've got an attitude and a resilience about them, to be in a game like they were against Leicester and the 90th minute they're 1-0 down and they win 2-1 says an awful lot about the character. So got to be wary of that. But like I said, if we focus on us and what we can do and what we do well, I think we've got every chance.
You'll take the same type of performance that you got from your team last time at Villa Park, won't you?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. No, look, it was fascinating. Last time we played at Villa Park, it was a game I know that I'll never forget. Fans were probably the loudest I've ever heard in any female match I've been involved in. So hopefully it's the same again this weekend. Hopefully they can be that extra body, extra push that we need, and that the girls thrive off playing there. So hopefully it'll be a good afternoon.
Good luck on Sunday.
Cheers.